Hello everyone, welcome to Secret Public School, New Nari. Myself Pranita Garde. Today I am going to teach you 6th standard history chapter number 8, Ashoka, the emperor who gave up the war. In this lesson we are going to study about Ashoka's life in 3 points. First was Ashoka a unique ruler, second was Ashoka's Kalinga war, and third was Ashoka's Dhamma. Now the line we see on the notes and coins were carved in a where have a long history. They were carved on a pillar and massive pillar at Sarnath. Ashoka was one of the greatest king in the history of world. Ashoka was belonged to a Mauryan family. Mauryan family have a most famous three ruler was first was Chandragupta Maurya, second was Bindusara, his son Bindusara, and third was Bindusara's son Ashoka. Ashoka was a unique ruler. He was the most famous Mauryan ruler was Ashoka. Now, Ashoka was belonged to a Mauryan family. First, we should understand what do you mean by dynasty. Dynasty means the member of the same family became one ruler one after another. It's called dynasty. Now, Ashoka was a unique ruler. The empire that was ruled by Ashoka was founded by his grandfather Chandragupta Maurya. Chandragupta Maurya was supported by a wise man Chanakya. Chanakya is also known as Kautilya. Many of the Chanakya's ideas were written in a book called Arthashastra. The most famous Maurya ruler was Ashoka. He was first ruler who tried to take his message to the people through inscription. Most of the Ashoka's inscriptions were in Prakrit and were written in Brahmi script. Next point is that is Ashoka's war in Kalinga. Kalinga is an ancient name of coastal Odisha. Ashoka fought a war to conquest Kalinga. However, he was very much horrified when he saw the bloodshed and violence on the battle of the Kalinga, and at that time he decided that not to fight anymore. And this Kalinga's war became the turning point in the life of Ashoka. He was the first king in the history of the world. He fought a war to conquest Kalinga. However, he was very much horrified when he saw the violence and bloodshed on the battle of Kalinga. On that day, he decided not to fight anymore. The Kalinga became the turning point in his life. He was the first king in the history of the world who gave up war to conquest, winning the war. Third point is that Ashoka's Dhamma. Ashoka's Dhamma did not involve worship of God and performance of the sacrifices. He felt that just like the father tried to teach children, it was his duty to instruct the subject. He was very much inspired by the teaching of the Buddhism. There was many problems in the land, many problems in the lives. He was troubling him. He thought that animals were sacrifices. There are slaves and servants were ill-treated. There are many problems in quarrel in families and against the neighborhood. So that he was appointed officials to Dhamma Mahamatta to spread the idea of Dhamma in other lands. He sent messengers to other land like Egypt, Greece and Sri Lanka. After that he is going to build houses, and he built rest houses, and beside this he arranged a medical treatment for the human beings and animals. We will saw Ashoka's life in this topic. I hope that you will understand the topic. Okay, thank you.